singer Taylor Swift explains why Travis Kelce suits her. The mystery of who first encouraged superstar singer Taylor Swift to go on a date with Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce has been revealed. 2 more episodes of Swift's 6-part End of an Era docuseries have been released, and there is a focus on her fiancé, Travis Kelce, and the Chiefs. Kelce had famously proclaimed his interest in Swift on his New Heights podcast, noting that he had unsuccessfully tried to get his phone number to her at one of the era's tour shows at Arrowhead Stadium. Turns out it was Swift's mom, Andrea, who encouraged her daughter to meet Kelce. I'm looking at the headlines, perusing around what's on the internet, and I see that this guy came to your show, and he brought a friendship bracelet and wants to meet you, Andrea said in the docuseries. And so, of course, I call up my resident expert on Kansas City Chiefs, my cousin Robin, and I go, "Tell me about this guy named Travis Kelce." And she goes, "Oh my God, he's the nicest guy. And you know what? He really loves his mom." I went, ding, 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 ding. Then I said, "Now, how in the world am I going to get her to meet him?" Swift called herself very non-athlete and wondered what she and Kelce would talk about. But on their first date, Kelce made a good impression. On our first date, he literally had to explain football as if it were like violent chess, which helped me kind of understand like high-speed, angry chess, Swift said. And then I just sort of became obsessed with him, and therefore became obsessed with learning about football, the greatest surprise of my life. Now I know who's on the injured reserve. I know who was in limited practice today for the 49ers. I'm like, what does it mean? What's the extent of the injury? Are we dealing with an Achilles thing, or is this a hamstring? Swift was talking about the 49ers because when the episode was filmed, the Chiefs were playing in San Francisco in October 2024. In the episode, we see Swift watching the Chiefs, who beat the 49ers 28-18 that day. Kelce caught 4 passes despite, as the docuseries mentioned, being triple-teamed at one point. Somehow, there's been this dynamic shift with Travis, because it's shocking how many similarities we have towards our jobs and how we view them and how we view each other. Swift said, "We both have jobs where we go out in NFL stadiums, and we entertain people for 3.5 hours. His with considerably more violence than mine, but he's not in heels. But it's our passion. We've been chasing this since we were little kids." So I don't think I ever thought I'd meet a guy who had that same trajectory. I've realized that with this person in my life that just was the right fit for me. You can have the 2 passions coexist, and they actually fuel each other. Swift was blown away by how many Chiefs jerseys she spotted in the crowds during her worldwide Eras tour. "It's so funny to be on stage and to see thousands of Kansas City Chiefs 87 jerseys," Swift said. "If you would have shown me this is what your crowd's going to look like in a year before I knew it was going to come into my life, I'd just be like, why are there so many football jerseys out there? It's a discernible difference in the way the crowd looks. I swear to God, it's every 12th person has his jersey on. The fans absolutely love Travis, and I think it's because they can tell that he loves them too, and he just kind of loves all people. Travis is just very comfortable with, conceptually speaking, a big life, because he has one, and it's not one that he has reluctantly. He's very comfortable with it. I think ultimately it's the way he treats me. It's very clear. And I think that's one of the reasons why the fans are so in love with him, because they should be. He's very lovable. The docuseries also showed behind-the-scenes moments of Kelce preparing for his appearance with Swift on stage at one of her London shows.